Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm WillStalker25, and today I got a brand new action figure review for you guys on the Marvel Legends. This is a 2022 release, by the way. Marvel Legends Retro Carded Ghost Rider. This character is awesome. I think this figure goes for about $24.99 to $26 or $27.99, depending on where you get them from. Pretty sure I got this as a Christmas gift from, I think it was Hasbro Pulse is where it came from. So this guy's pretty cool. So for like 25 bucks, you get kind of what you'd expect for a Ghost Rider without a bike. If you are curious, this bike is different. I did order it on Amazon. It was about $16. It is one of these Harley Davidson Maisto like HD custom bikes. I got it on Amazon. Pretty cool. I like it. I think he's a little bit big on it. I did get two just to see like what one would look better. So I got this blue one, there's this metallic blue one, and then there's this red and black or orange and black and really chromed out silver bike. I got both of these. I figured I could always use the blue one for somebody else, like Wolverine, Punisher, Cyclops, Captain America. Somebody could use this bike if I really want to. And it's also nice to just have an extra motorcycle like that in the collection. So if you are curious, there's Ghost Rider on the bike. As you can see, he looks, like I said, a little big, but you can get both of his hands on the handlebars and everything like that. Now, when he's standing up next to the bike, that's where it's very apparent. So we'll just kickstand the bike really quick. Put the bike down there, take the whip out of his hand, and then we'll have him stand next to it. But yeah, that's where the bike does look a little bit small, is when he's standing next to it. So I don't know if this has a hinge on the neck. No, I don't think so. So let's get him all standing upright. So there he is, standing next to the bike. Yeah, like I said, this is when he looks big next to it, is when he's standing. So, like, realistically, you think the bike would come up to like waist height on a probably 6 foot tall dude standing next to it. Fortunately, it looks a little small there. Not going to really get good pictures there. The bike you'd probably want to be like right there, maybe in height. So not bad, but we'll get the bike out of there since it's not really part of the review and doesn't come with the character. Now, one other thing that does not come with the character is the chain here. This is from the original Toy Biz era Ghost Rider. I did not like the little plasticky chain that came with him as like the little like around the torso chain, so I replaced it with that one since I'm going to be retiring that Ghost Rider anyways. So with that all being said, let's take a look at all the things that actually come with this Ghost Rider. So here, first off, is the little chain piece that does come around him originally. It just goes around his torso over the shoulder, basically like what this one did. I took this off. I didn't like it. I think it's pretty lame. I wish it was a little bit more metallic-y silver or something like that, but this just looks very cheap and I didn't like it. Here's the whip that we previously have gotten with Cosmic Ghost Rider. I don't know if any other Ghost Rider has gotten one of these, because I think the one with the bike did, because this is my only like Hasbro era Ghost Rider besides Cosmic Ghost Rider, which is the I believe that's the Punisher. That's that one. Some other accessories, you do get these little flame pieces that come around the arms here. I'm gonna just leave them on him because I don't feel like taking them off, but they're just the same ones that we've seen previously with like Human Torches and other fiery characters like that. You do get a cool new set of hands. I don't think we've seen these before. They are a skeleton bone hand. So you got one gripping one for the right side and an open one for the left side. So that's pretty cool that you could give them the chain still if you don't want them to have like the gloves on. And then you get the same kind of hands kind of here. You get just two like gripping trigger finger hands on him as well. I do wish he came with a set of fists, like a set of bone fists and a set of normal fists. Would have been nice just to get some extra accessories. And then I believe this is supposed to be a Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider, so you get a like fiery demon eyes, hair setting on fire face for Johnny Blaze as well. I believe it's Johnny Blaze. I never know. As a kid, I never knew there was more than one Ghost Rider. I thought every Ghost Rider was the same. So, and then you do get the cool skull bone head here, which does have the opening and closing jaw on him as well. which is really nice, but mine is kind of loose. So articulation wise on this Ghost Rider, I'm pretty sure this is the same Ghost Rider we've seen in the past from Hasbro, but the arms can move up that far. There is, I think, some sort of chewing or running into there, so you gotta be careful. No butterfly joints on Ghost Rider, which I think is a bummer. I think all Marvel Legends, or most of them, should have butterfly joints, because a lot of them have poses that they need to get into. Like, he's got a whole chain whip thing that you gotta be able to get back and like look like you're pulling. Not pinless, unfortunately, either. Another big bummer. I wish we'd move into like the full pinless era now, but we're not fully there yet. Probably in like another year or two, maybe 3, before we're fully in the pinless era. Wrists all do swivel and hinge. They are horizontal hinges, I think, on all of them. The head just could look kind of like up that far, down that far, stuff like that. There's no like, there's just a ball up there, but the neck doesn't move. This is like all set, and you have a bone neck, which doesn't really work with the Johnny Blaze head, unless you're saying it as like he's already bone transformed all the way up to the head, and the head is the last bit that's transforming. I almost wish they would have treated this like the new Mark 85 Iron Man, where we had separate neck pieces, where you had a human one that could plug into the neck, and then you had the bone fiery one that would plug in. You could take the whole neck peg out and then the head off of that. I think that would have been a cooler way to release this. But yeah, I don't know if I said it. Upper bicep cut, ab crunch back, ab crunch forward. There you go. Like I said, you do have the little metallic-y new chain that I gave him from the previous Ghost Rider. Does have a waist cut there. The belt looks like it does not move, really. It looks like it's more of a part of the waist. It might be able to transfer up the body a little bit, but I'm not sure. Legs go forward that much, back a little bit. Ghost Rider on the splits is basically non-existent, enough to get him on a bike. Upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, that much. No boot cut, which is a little surprising with these gigantic boots. Ankles go back that far, forward that much. Does have a little bit of ankle pivot. Now, one thing I do want to say about the sculpt really quick is, since I didn't really like fully look at the sculpt, is, you know, it's nice. I don't know if these should, like, the buttons should be painted. I almost wish they were, just to add a little bit more color to the front of the leather jacket. The belt I wish was more metallic-y. I don't know why it's just like a full silver, but I don't know, maybe that's Ghost Rider's design. Boots also do look like they could have had some sort of painting on the straps, so like maybe silver here, maybe like a brown or something else on the boots. I don't know, some sort of extra paint would have been nice, but there's not much paint on him. I don't think. I think a lot of it is the molded plastic color with maybe the painted decals on like the gray stripes around him. But that's it. That's all you get with Ghost Rider. You know, for the price point, for like $25, that's not bad. I do always wish a Ghost Rider would come with a bike. I did unfortunately miss out on the one from like 2018 or 19 that came with the bike, which I think was this same figure. He was just in like more of a blue coat with like a light blue instead of the gray. This Ghost Rider does stand just above 7 inches tall, so with the fire on top of his head, so that's why he looks even bigger next to the bikes compared to other characters. But for your size comparison now, let's take a look at him next to some other, you know, sets of figures. So here we go with the Fortnite Victory Royale, the Foundation. I don't know if I called him the Scientist in the Iron Man review. Star Wars Black Series Captain Rex, Power Rangers, Dino Thunder, Red Ranger, and you got the Snake Eyes figure. So most of these characters on the screen are, I've said it previously in other videos since it's in everything now, they are all in Fortnite, so this Ghost Rider could be your Fortnite Ghost Rider, since he does have the trigger finger hands as well, so you could always use him in a Fortnite display if you're trying to do that, or some big old action figure crossover thing. Here's the Mezco 1/12 Stealth Iron Man, your Figma Samus, 1000 Toys Master Chief, and your SH Figuarts Goku. Do wish we had a little bit of a taller Goku, since Figuarts are a little small, and wish we had a taller Samus, but it is what it is. Maybe one day someone will get the licensing to Metroid for 6-inch proper scale figures. Still love that Stealth Iron Man though. Another Fortnite character. We'll get into the Jazzwares. We got the Jazzware Fortnite line, the Visitor, and we have the McFarlane Toys Warhammer 40k Blood Angel Space Marine, and then Jazzware Halo Spartan Collection Master Chief. So all those guys. And then lastly with them, we also do have the Mythic Legion Black Knight, in case you want Ghost Rider ever going up against any of those guys or teaming up with any of them. I think all of those characters look really great, and I really like each of these figures. As I say in all my videos, or some of the videos anymore, if there is a different specific line of figures that you do not see represented in the size comparison that I potentially might own and you would like to see in these size comparisons, let me know in the comments below, and I could always try and incorporate it in. Like I do have, like if you want to see like Pokemon Selects put in here, like Charizard, I could always incorporate Charizard into the videos and take him out of his display and leave him on the desk, be a doomed size comparison guy. And then here's lastly, anime heroes, War Greymon, which I do have a review coming for that soon, and then you have the Marvel Legends Retro Collection Stealth Symbiote Spider-Man. And then lastly, for a couple other Marvel Legends comparisons, here he is next to the 20-year anniversary Iron Man, 20-year anniversary Captain America, and then the controller Build-A-Figure Wave Herald of Galactus Thor. So there you go. There's your Marvel Legends crew of people. I don't really have a lot of other characters either on hand or like out of the display to compare with them. Most all my other characters are in displays or like on my shelf. And if you are curious to see what my displays look like at all, let me know, and maybe I could do some sort of like video on that if there's enough interest. I could always do that. So this is the only other character I'm going to do a size comparison with. Maybe I'll get out the Cosmic Ghost Rider really quick, but this is the old Ghost Rider that was in the collection, the original one from Toy Biz back in the day. This is what's been sitting on the shelf. It's one of the last few Toy Biz era figures that I have out. I think it's him. Might be a really early era of Hasbro Vision, and then I still had Black Panther up there. But this guy does not stand well. He basically needs the bike. Unfortunately, I don't remember where his bike is at. It's in a bin somewhere in storage. And I think some of the handlebars broke on it, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but if the handlebars still work, then yeah. But this is the one that I stole the chain from, so if you have this one, maybe steal the chain from him, give it to this Ghost Rider, and then you make him just ever so slightly better. But yeah, this one's cool. I wish Hasbro would do a updated version of this guy, because I really do like this Ghost Rider, and with this same neck style, just make an entirely new body here, and I feel like this would look really cool, especially if they did like metallic silver for all the spikes. And this one had butterflies, I think, which the other one doesn't. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a butterfly, but yeah, this is what's being replaced. So this guy is going into a much needed retirement and storage. All right, and lastly, for the size comparisons, here is this new retro Ghost Rider next to your Cosmic Ghost Rider. This guy is so dusty. He has not been moved in probably well over like 3 years or something since I bought him. He got into his little spot in his own little area, and I have not moved him since. I haven't even taken him off the bike. Usually when I get guys in poses, I don't repose a lot of my figures. Some of them stay in their poses and that's it. But we'll take this Ghost Rider off because I do want to see them next to each other, see how they scale up, and then I could always repose this Ghost Rider as well. So here we go. Here is your Cosmic Ghost Rider, which I believe is Frank Castle as the Punisher at this point in time. I think this guy uses like Taskmaster legs and stuff like that, but as you could see, our retro Ghost Rider is a lot taller than our Cosmic Ghost Rider for some weird reason. I don't know why there's this much of a height difference. This guy's pretty big for Marvel Legends scale. Like, I think Cosmic Ghost Rider is your usual, like, yeah, he's like just about 6.5 inches tall, whereas Ghost Rider here, the top of his head, like the fire, is like 7.25. So yeah, he's pretty big. But that's gonna do it for the review. Hopefully you found this helpful. Would I recommend this Ghost Rider? Yeah, I mean, if you don't have a Ghost Rider by any means, I mean, if you could get this guy for his, like, you know, basic $25 price point, you get a good amount of accessories with him. Like, you know, all this stuff here is pretty good. It's not bad. I just wish it was maybe like I said, an extra set of fists. The proper metal chain would have been appreciated as well. And I mean, I'd love to see a new Ghost Rider with a bike, but I guess the riders don't really do very well, probably because they're either don't come with enough stuff. I mean, I think the Punisher bike with that Punisher figure is pretty good, but you know, if you want to and you want to fudge it on a display, because you know the what is it? I can't think of words here, but the perspective. There you go. The perspective does matter. So like if you get him on the bike and you get a weird enough perspective, or you have like the back up a little bit, or maybe you raise the bike just a little ever so slightly, he might work on one of these Maisto Harley bikes or whatever. Or maybe you could get like a Mezco 1/10 scale, because I think the 1/10 scale is like slightly better probably with this Ghost Rider. But either way, this Ghost Rider is cool. I like him. Happy to have him in the collection. Much needed improved figure. I think this one was in my top 10 list as well. I think it was like somewhere around the 6 to 4 point or something like that, because I really like Ghost Rider as a character, and I would love to get one of each of the riders that they've done. I'm so behind. So I think this one's Johnny Blaze. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments below and who this one is, but I would love to get, what is it, Danny Ketch, and all the others that they've done. Sadly, we didn't get the Robbie Reyes, which is unfortunate. I was really looking forward to that. HasLab, maybe Hasbro could find a way to like do the car some way, scale it down, maybe no lights or something like that, maybe scale back something that it came with and still give us that Robbie and that, you know, Charger, because I'd really love the Hell Charger. But it is what it is. Hopefully we'll get it one day. But other than that, hopefully you found this review helpful. Hopefully you did enjoy. Let me know what you thought about the bike, and see like what your, you know, thought process on it is. Is it too small? Is it fit just right? You know, what do you think? And hopefully, if you haven't done so already, would always appreciate a like and subscribe to help out the channel. Greatly appreciate all the support and everything like that. And hopefully you guys are having a good new year so far, and you've got some cool new figures and everything like that. And I got more stuff that'll be coming out throughout the weeks and months and stuff like that. So I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye guys, take care.